It was supposed to be Jacob's last night shift at WZRD 103, a small-town radio station barely hanging on. After 5 long years of midnight jazz and lonely headlines, he was finally moving to the city. Bigger audience, bigger dreams. The station building creaked with age-old wires, buzzing lights, and an elevator that groaned like a dying animal. But Jacob didn't mind. He liked the silence. It gave him time to think. At 3 a.m., during a commercial break, the studio phone rang. No one ever called at that hour, he answered. Only static. Then, a faint whisper. "Help me." He hesitated. "Hello?" Nothing. He hung up. Probably a prank. 4 minutes later, it rang again. Same static. But this time, the whisper was louder. "He's watching me." Jacob frowned. He checked the caller ID. Blank. The system showed no incoming call. He shook it off and went back on air, making light of it. A little ghost in the machine, he joked. But he was uneasy. Then came the third call. He didn't even say hello. A blood-curdling scream pierced through the static. Then, a man's voice. Deep. Cold. "She told you to help her. Now you're part of it." Silence. Jacob sat frozen. He grabbed his phone to call someone, but there was no signal. Not even Wi-Fi. Just dead air. He decided to distract himself. The digital playlist had glitched, so he headed to the archives to find an old record. While digging through dusty shelves, he found a reel-to-reel tape. It was labeled, "Do Not Play, 9/21/1996. He should have left it alone. But curiosity is a dangerous thing. He loaded the tape. A woman's voice came through confident, professional. She was the host of the midnight broadcast. She read the news like it was just another night. Until halfway through the story, she paused. Long silence. Then came that same whisper. "Help me." Jacob's heart sank. It was the same voice, the same words, almost identical. On the tape, the woman began to sob. Then, a chilling cry. "Please, someone stop him. He's static." And then, a man's voice. "You heard her. You ignored her, just like all the others." Then the tape cut off. Jacob ejected it and looked around. The studio was empty, but it didn't feel that way anymore. At 2:13 a.m., the lights flickered and died. Only the red on-air sign remained, glowing like an open wound. The phone rang again. This time, he didn't answer. The studio door creaked open. A woman stood there, soaked in rain, hair tangled, eyes wide and lifeless. "I've been calling," she whispered. "No one ever listens." Jacob stepped back. "Who are you?" he asked. She smiled. "The last voice you'll ever hear." Then, darkness. The next morning, the station manager arrived. Jacob was gone. His coffee was still warm, his jacket still on the chair. The mic still lived, and from the radio speakers, a soft loop of static. Then a whisper, "Help me." Then silence, followed by distant jazz and screaming.